movies you can watch over and over again. Michael Crichton edition. Uh,
It is.
we got to talk about Coma. I haven't seen this one, Robert.
Ah,
Is this
so
is this one of his like best?
so this was his follow-up, second director
After the
role.
Andromeda Strain?
So I
No,
don't know if did he direct that? I think he wrote the book.
no, he didn't.
But he directed this film. So
Oh, Crichton actually helmed it.
yeah. So he didn't. Somebody else wrote the book. But he directed this. So
Oh
now
yeah,
they
Robin Cook did the book. He did the
yeah.
screenplay. Okay.
So it's interesting because Michael Crichton also wrote medical thrillers.
Yeah, ER.
Yeah. So but Coma is
Coma.
yeah, 73 was Westworld, Coma was 78. So
Oh yeah.
so I remember I think watching this on TV, as a kid, which is always kind of a strange thing, but
Yeah,
you
no,
just
I've been there. Love
you
it.
only had three channels to watch. So and I was YouTubing and um Quentin Tarantino has a half-hour kind of talk or kind of interview on Coma and how much
Oh, really?
he loved it. And he saw it opening night. He's obviously older and what a big deal it was and so forth. So
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh, I haven't watched that in a while, so I love to watch it. I love Coma.
Coma. This is what kind of movie is it? Is it like a thriller?
It's a thriller.
Okay.
So Genevieve Buchhold is the lead. Michael Douglas is kind of the male lead, but he kind of takes second. This is before he got insanely popular. Rip Torn's in it. Ed Harris
Oh,
has a small part. I think. Oh, this was Ed Harris's first feature film role. Just at
wow.
one. I think it's in one scene.
Oh,
Uh,
that's cool.
Elizabeth Ashley. This is also Tom Tom Selleck's first on-screen
Really?
role. Yeah, so it has a
Oh,
lot of
goodness.
first timers in it. Lois Chiles.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
from the Bonds. She was in one or two, I can't remember. Anyway, but yes.
Yeah,
So yeah, so it's still
that's
I
exciting.
highly, highly recommend it. I can watch Coma
I'm
annually
watching it.
at least, at least.
I love that. And Jerry Goldsmith I see does the
Oh yeah.
music and he's
Oh yeah.
great. I'm gonna
So
watch Coma. I'm gonna look for that tonight. That's exciting. I love
it's a
that kind of
good
stuff.
one. Yeah.
So you can
Um
watch that over and over again.
I can. Richard Widmark is in there, so you may not recognize the name, but you would recognize
Oh, I know Richard
his
Widmark,
face.
sure.
Yeah, he just has.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's but yeah, I can't recommend it highly enough.
Oh, I'm gonna watch Coma. And I have Jurassic Park down, if you can believe that.
Never heard of that one, but go
Yeah, it's
ahead.
some movie. I think Crichton might have been involved. We're in Jurassic Park season, as you know. It usually peaks around late July, starts in mid-May. So I did watch it the other night. I was
Yeah,
saving it for this segment. And you know what, Robert? It holds up. It's
it
good.
is
It really is
surprise.
good. I do
Well,
love your page on Jurassic Park. You
thank.
actually have a video and you did the helicopter and you have a whole thing.
Oh, we can't talk about that helicopter around my mother. So she
Oh,
she
yeah.
uh she got insanely motion sick.
Airsick. Oh, no.
Yeah, almost immediately after we took off, and but then there's no stopping. Yes, after that.
Oh.
But yeah,
They
so
are
for those,
jarring. I mean,
yeah.
you're gyrating in the air.
So if you do go to Hawaii, if you want to get to the falls, or whatever, you can only go there by helicopter. And I think there's only one helicopter company tour that actually lands. You don't land where they landed because that thing got destroyed, but you kind of
Yeah.
land about 50 yards away where the Jeeps drive through and so forth. You can walk over there. So
Okay.
yeah, which
Yeah.
they do a good job because they play the soundtrack as you're going through
Oh,
the Hawaii
Journey to the
Mountains and yeah,
Island.
and land and so forth. But
I
so
gotta go.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a bucket list of mine. To do that. It's exciting. Not as exciting as the fourth Jurassic World that they're coming out with for sure, but
I saw that and I'm like, well, now what? What are they gonna?
I think Tobin Bell's in it or something.
Uh,
I don't know what they're doing.
uh,
I
was
don't
it a
follow it
was it a
anymore.
third old man that was also part of the creation that we forgot
We
to talk about
forgot
the fourth island
what
where things
happened.
really happened.
Really happened. But it is a movie I watch over and over again, and it's a classic. I mean, the CGI still looks good.
Well,
They did the
they
right
use it
blend.
sparingly. Or I
Yeah,
mean, that's all they really could do, and then they
right.
still they had a pretty seamless mix. It's still pretty seamless of mixing the T-Rex from
Yeah.
CGI to the actual mechanical one. So
And it
did a good
worked.
job. Yeah.
Less is more with that movie. There's only like 15 minutes of screen time with dinosaurs, and they respect it, and it works. It's all about the acting. So yeah, watch Jurassic Park, kids. Did you see
I
that uh, opening night in the theater? Was that one of those for you?
I saw a preview night.
Oh,
Uh
you saw that you did the Thursday.
it was I think it was before that too. It was like, and this was this
Oh,
was in the paper because I just saw it, and I
yeah,
I had to find somebody to go with me. And so
really.
I called my friend Monica, and so she was the only one that could go or something like that. So she had no idea. She's, what are you bringing? I'm like, I know it's done. I knew what it was about a little bit, and it was just like, and I remember the T-Rex scene, ends, and you remember it ends with him screaming, and then it feels like then you take a breath, and I remember she goes, "We are leaving." Like she was petrified. She's
It's
like,
scary.
what did you bring me to?" And it was, I mean, it was just for a
Oh, yeah. You've never
PG
seen
13.
anything like that.
Yeah, there was just like, one you just couldn't, it was, and that's why I love one go seeing things first or before,
Yeah.
because you have no preconceptions of, and they were pretty good. I mean, you didn't see any dinosaurs in the preview. I mean, none of
No.
that was revealed and so forth. So first time you see it, it was the same. You have the same kind of eye-popping, astounding things that
Oh, yeah.
they
It's
do.
still I think the T-Rex reveal is still the scariest
Yeah.
scene in any Jurassic Park. And I remember seeing the teaser trailer for it. I was at the drive-in. It might have been a few months before it came out or the summer before. I don't remember the timeline, but the teaser trailer was just like Wayne Knight driving in the Jeep, like running from something, and they didn't show any dinosaurs. And at the end, it just pops up Jurassic Park. And I just remember thinking, like, what is
What
this?
is going
And it's
on?
before the internet and everything,
Yeah.
and you just had to kind of like wait for something to come out in a
Yep.
magazine. And yeah, it just such a great job. But yeah,
You had to wait for the E channel would show trailers on Saturdays for
you
half
did,
hour.
yeah,
Yeah, and you have
yeah.
to wait and record it because I remember we used to wait for the Twister trailer
Oh
uh
yeah,
to
that was a good trailer.
to be able to watch it. But I feel like I need a mashup now, like the island that dreaded sundown. The T-Rex with a hooded bag.